As a video editor, I'm sure you have been experiencing the fact that there is more and more competition in this space at the moment. It's harder to get clients, it's harder to keep your clients, and also harder to charge high ticket prices. But what if I told you that there is just a few things that you can focus on implementing that could immediately take you ahead of 99% of other freelance video editors and creative agencies as well, and help you make more money, keep your clients longer, and get more referral clients as well. In this video, I'm going to be sharing this exactly with you. I have made over $100,000 video editing myself, and I've taught a bunch of other people as well how to build creative agencies and just in general land more and higher paying editing clients. So I really hope you are going to find this video insightful, and let's get right into it. So the first piece of advice I would have for you is to create your own personal brand as well. No longer are the days where you should be hiding behind your computer and trying to make money as an anonymous freelancer, because look, the thing is, there is thousands and thousands of people competing for the same clients that you are. And what that means is basically people are going to go for those who seem the most trustworthy. You have to realize that if you don't have a profile picture, you don't have any content on your page, then basically everybody's going to just assume that you are just an internet scammer, because there are a lot of people like that. There are a lot of people who even take other people's edits, upload it to their page, and claim that these are theirs, and then charge clients and never deliver on anything. So you need to realize that a lot of the marketplace has already been burnt by somebody who is a scam artist. And for that reason, what you need to do is actually own who you are. You need to put yourself out there, and it's going to make your job at getting clients way easier. You want to not only show your face, but also show your work, show before and afters, basically anything that you can do to showcase your exact skill set. And most importantly, if you have client results, if you have managed to get someone, a certain amount of views or subscribers or clients through the content that you made for them, show that. Try to collect client testimonials from your most happy customers and upload those on your pages and on your website. And trust me, it's going to make the job of getting clients way easier. The second piece of advice I would have for you is to embody desired core values. What do I mean by this? As somebody who now also runs a company, and I've hired plenty of video editors as well, there are a few key values that I'm looking for in a person to hire them. And no, it's not going to be just your skill set alone. There are a bunch of other things as well, character traits and values, which are just as important as how good you are at the actual skill of editing. And trust me, these things can get you far, because I believe that the reason I was able to land my first high paying client, who was paying me over 2.5K a month, was because of my values and my character traits that I had even back then. So by you focusing on embodying these, trust me, is going to help win the liking of your potential clients over a lot easier. So what are these character traits and values? The first one is fast and clear communication. This is one of the main things that I look for whenever I'm trying to hire someone, is how quickly do they respond? How do they respond to feedback and criticism? And how well can they correct it, right? And not only that, but also, do they dare to ask questions when they get stuck with something? Are they direct with their communication style? And trust me, these things are super important, because if you don't have these and you are late with your responses, you're not asking questions, it's going to be hard to work with you. So having clear and fast communication can go a really long way. The second value is detail orientation. So this is another huge thing, right? If you're going to be working with a prospect or a client, that client doesn't want to have to look at every single thing that could be wrong in your video. They want to have that peace of mind that whatever work you get done is going to be actually flawless and not have many mistakes in it. So I'm talking about things like misspellings, right? You not having a transition go through correctly and just having little glitches in there. You using B-roll that shouldn't be used, that doesn't fit the video. A bunch of these little details that actually matter a lot, but can be hard to spot sometimes. Or even things like, little glitches in the audio of the video. So what you want to do is, before you would hand over your work to your client, watch it back multiple times and really try to look for those small little mistakes that you might not have spotted after just exporting for the first time. Because if you can get your client basically perfect videos and they don't need to do any rounds of revisions with you, that's going to create an extra level of trust. And even if somebody comes to them who would do the same kind of work and same kind of quality for less money, just because they know that you are easy to work with and they don't need to babysit you and correct you for the 100th time on little mistakes, they are going to still stick with you even if you charge more money. Trust me, I know this because I've experienced this myself personally. The third value is delivery on time. So this is a huge one as well. One of the most important things for both agencies and personal brands, depending on what kind of client you are going to be working with, is making sure that the videos get done on time, because businesses have upload schedules, right? Maybe they are uploading every Tuesdays and Thursdays or every single day at a certain time. Whatever it is, you need to make sure that if you give your word to that person that you will have the video delivered, then you get it done no matter what happens. There is no excuses, unless something like horrible happens, family emergency or whatever, you should have that video ready at the time you have promised to do it. And breaking those little promises, although it might not seem like a huge deal if you just deliver the video a few hours later, you lose trust with that client with every single one of those times when that happens. And you really want to, again, avoid delays at all costs. It really destroys trust. But on the other hand, if you're always on time, that's just going to help build such an amazing relationship that your clients are going to stay with you for a really long time. And not only that, but this, in my opinion, is one of the key things that's going to make them recommend you to their friends as well, because they know that they've been able to trust you and you've delivered always on time, so they will be able to have the peace of mind to also recommend you to their friends and give you referral clients as well. So this as well goes a really long way. And then the fourth key value within here is proactivity. So you want to be proactive whenever you are getting your work done. So if you're, for example, not sure about what to put at a certain part of the video as B-roll, just find something. It's better than having nothing there. Try to make it as good as possible, right? For example, you need to find a good picture of your client for an edit. The first thing I would do is not ask them, hey, can you send me a picture of you? Go on their website, go on their Instagram, try to find some high quality pictures there that would fit as B-roll. And that way you have been just proactive, right? You didn't ask the client to take the time out of their day to send you over a picture and, stop whatever they were doing. You just did what you needed to do. You were resourceful. And people are also going to appreciate that, because it will also add a lot to how fluent and easy it is to just work with you as an editor. Okay, now the third thing that you need to do to beat 99% of other editors is getting more eyeballs on your offer and your work. Most people are wondering why they are not getting any clients, any people wanting to work with them, but the truth is that pretty much nobody's seeing their profiles on social media, nobody's seeing their websites, and they don't send really any emails, or maybe they send like 30, 40 a month, which is really not enough. That's kind of like being invisible and expecting people to come and talk to you, right? It's not going to happen. If you have just decent videos and decent work, but you have tens of thousands of people seeing your offer and your work, I can almost guarantee you that you will have some people who will want to work with you. But if you have the best work in the world, but nobody to see it, then you will have zero clients. That's a guarantee, right? So you really want to make sure that you are getting eyeballs. And you can do this through posting on social media, sending out cold emails, even running ads, but I wouldn't recommend it to you unless you are doing at least $20,000 per month. So if you're just starting out, I would say don't even think about it. Just focus on organic content and also cold outreach, whether it's emails or DMs. Just go for that, and make sure that people see your offer every single day. Make sure you're talking to people every single day, and that's the only way that you can guarantee that you will end up making some money. And then the fourth thing that most editors completely overlook is mastering the business part of this. Look, building a profitable editing business is very simple. It's not easy. Let me break it down for you how this kind of works. So you first decide who you are going to work with, and then you create an offer for that specific avatar. Once you have your offer, then you need to get traffic. So you will drive people to that offer, and your offer you are going to host on some sort of a landing page or website. Once you get traffic to your offer, then you can actually book sales calls, which after that you are going to be able to close. And then after that, the next part of the game is really just retaining these clients and delivering them an amazing result, so that you will be able to get more client results and testimonials from them as well, which you will be able to use to get even more traffic, get more people to see your offer, and it will be a positive feedback loop. and you will start making a lot more money after you just focus on these fundamentals. Now you have three key parts of your editing business, right? You have lead generation, so getting more potential prospects who could buy your thing. You have sales, so selling them your thing. And you have fulfillment, so giving them the service that they actually bought from you, right? Getting them the results that they sign up for. You need to become good at all three of these things, and then you are going to be able to 100% surely beat 99% of other editors who are not even cognizant of these things existing. If you want help with that, we just opened up a few more spots for this month with my business partner Greg for our coaching program Grow Creatives, where we help freelancers who are stuck between 2 to 6K a month and help them scale beyond $10,000. We've been able to do this with dozens of people, so if you're interested in that, you can apply for that in the description below, and we'll see if we can work together or not. But regardless, I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it valuable. If you want to see more content similar to this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and look out for other videos in the future.